Good morning students, welcome back to chemistry classroom once again. Hope all of you have watched the last video. Today I will discuss dissolution and evaporation further away. So look at the book first. This method is useful when one component of solid mixture is soluble in solvent and other is not. What is the meaning of that? Normally, dissolution and evaporation process is basically used to separate the solid liquid mixture, and in case of that, basically solid materials, solid substances, soluble and liquid. In this way we can separate the solid liquid mixture. So look at the book. First experiment. Take a solid mixture of salt and sand is beaker or a conical flask. Add some water to the mixture and stir it vigorously. Warm it to form time to time so that all the salt dissolve in water. Filter and wash residue 2 by 5 times with hot water. Evaporate the filtrate to dryness in china dish. You will obtain a white solid which is nothing but salt. The residue on the filter paper is sand, which can be dried in sun. So normally what is the process? If we mix sand, salt and water and make a mixture, and we want to get back the component from the mixture, we can easily follow the process. Basically, when we filter the mixture, the sand particles normally left away as a residue on the filter paper, and after that when we will get heated the mixture, the water that gets evaporated and the bottom of the conical flask or petri dish, there the sand is left behind. So in this way we can easily separate the solid particles, solid substance from the liquid mixture. Next, distillation process. So what is distillation? Basically distillation process is also used to separate the solid liquid mixture. In this way normally, look at the figure at first because it is not possible to describe in this way. So look at the process. That is the apparatus. It is a conical flask and it is attached with a condenser, that is also known as Levy condenser. Here it is a receiver. So what is the process? Here is a mixture, solid liquid mixture. When it is get heated, the liquid that get evaporated and come out in the tip of the conical flask and enter into the condenser, that is also known as Levy condenser, and after cooling it condenses and turn into liquid once again, and it will receive in a receiver once again. This is the process. So look at the book. In distillation, a liquid is vaporized by being boiled and vapors are condensed and collected separately. If the liquid were mixed with any solid, the solid would not vaporize. Thus, a liquid can be separated from solid mixed with it. The process is useful separating solid liquid mixture, and mixture may be homogeneous or heterogeneous. Distillation is performed with a setup shown in figure 3.6. The mixture is boiled in a flask and emerging vapors are cooled in a Levy condenser and collected in a flask. A Levy condenser is a long tube provided with a jacket through which water is circulated for cooling the vapor in the tube. We prepare distilled water in laboratory by this method. So normally once again I will discuss the matter. Look at the figure. It is a conical flask. It is attached with a tripwire stand and it is placed upon a burner. When we get heated the mixture, it is a condenser, that is known as Levy condenser. The liquid that evaporated and entered into the condenser, that is known as Levy condenser. And here it is condensing, after cooling that turn into liquid, and after being a liquid it will collect in a receiver. In this way we can easily separate the solid liquid mixture. Next, fractional distillation. Fractional distillation is a process by which we can easily separate two liquids which have two different boiling points. Now what is the process? Look at the figure at first. That is the conical flask. and here it is attached with a fractionating column and also a Levy condenser. Here is a mixture. When we get heated, the liquid which have higher boiling point, it reaches up to the pointing tip of fractionating column, and which have lower boiling point, it enter into the Levy condenser. After cooling, that turn into liquid and it also collecting in a receiver, and as well as it faster way it received, it replaced by another receiver, again it heated, and the which liquid have high boiling point, it also again entered in the Levy condenser. After cooling, that also is received in the receiver. In this way, we can easily separate two different liquid which have different boiling point, and this process is also known as fractional distillation. So look at the book. Fractional distillation is used for separating liquids which have differ in their boiling point by about 20 degrees or more. The mixture of liquid is boiled in a flux and vapors are passed through a fractionating column. The vapors of the liquid with a lower boiling point rise, and vapors of the which have higher boiling point condense in the bulb-like trap. The higher boiling liquid may also come back into the flux. The lower boiling liquid gets into the condenser first and collects in receiving flux. As long as a lower boiling liquid continues as distilled, the temperature remains constant. After the lower boiling liquid has distilled, a higher boiling liquid begins to distill and the temperature rises. The receiver is immediately changed and the higher boiling liquid is collected separately. The separately collected liquids are also known as fractions. So I will discuss once again the picture. This is the apparatus. It is the conical flux. It is attached with a fractionating column. इसके साथ एक तो condenser भी जुड़ा हुआ है. It is easy to understand. That's why I am speaking Hindi. Here is a mixture. When we get heated and जो liquid का boiling point high है, normally वो टिप तक पहुँचने के बाद दोबारा घूम के जार में वापस आ जाएगा. और जो लिक्विड का बॉइलिंग पॉइंट थोड़ा कम है, वो डायरेक्टली कंडेंसर के अंदर घुसने के बाद, कंडेंस होने के बाद लिक्विड फॉर्म होगा और उसके बाद रिसीवर में जमा हो जाएगा. तुरंत हम रिसीवर को चेंज कर देंगे. अगेन हीट देने के बाद जिसका जो लिक्विड का बॉइलिंग पॉइंट हाई है वो दोबारा वेपर बनने के बाद कंडेंसर में घुसेगा और कंडेंस होने के बाद लिक्विड फॉर्म होने के बाद हम रिसीवर में कलेक्ट कर लेंगे. तो इन दिस वे वी कैन इजीली सेपरेट टू डिफरेंट लिक्विड, those who have different boiling points, and in this way we can easily separate two different liquids. That's why the process is also known, and the liquids are also known as fractions, and the process is also known as fractional distillation or fractionation. Like we can easily separate the alcohol from water. Normally alcohol का जो boiling point है वो 70 डिग्री है, 78 डिग्री सेल्सियस, और वाटर का है 100 डिग्री. बेंजीन का बॉइलिंग पॉइंट 80 डिग्री. इट इज सेपरेटेड फ्रॉम टोलुइन जिसका बॉइलिंग पॉइंट है 100 डिग्री, 110 डिग्री सेल्सियस. नेक्स्ट, यूजिंग सेपरेटिंग फनल. व्हाट इज दिस प्रोसेस? A separating funnel is a glass bulb to the stem of which is a filtered stopcock or stopper. This apparatus is used to separate two or more immiscible liquids. Immiscible liquids are those which do not dissolve in each other. For example, oil and water are immiscible with each other. So normally what is the process is that basically immiscible liquids are separated from separating funnel. Immiscible means those liquids are not mixed with each other and they form individual layer. In this way, when we put the mixture in a separating funnel, it form an individual layer. That's why though, like if we keep them away, but after no any disturbing, leaving it after no disturbing, it will goes down in the bottom receiver one by one. So this process is also known as separating funnel, and in this way we can get easily separate two immiscible liquids. Next, sublimation. What is sublimation? Normally sublimation is a process by which the solid particles readily turn into vapor. So in this process, normally look at the picture. Here is a China dish. Here is the mixture that turn into vapor. That's why it is for inverted with the forward or inverted with the funnel, and it is in the tip of the funnel is covered by a thin layer of cotton. When it get heated, the solid particles goes up to the tip of the funnel, and it after condensing it solidifies and it is collected in the funnel. So in this way normally we can easily get the solid. So student, I hope all of you have understood what I have discussed today. I hope you will follow my class. Have you any problem? Just comment on my channel. I will discuss later. So for today, up to this portion.